Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I'm Alexandra and we are back with a new speed building video, and I'm so happy to finally be sharing with you a build that I did a while ago, and it's part of my realistic safe house in Henford-on-Bagley, and I am happy to finally share this because I realized I've shared only one build that I did in Henford, and I have so many that I have to share with you. And I started with this one. I think it's one of my favorites and is actually a business lot. So this is the Henford Hub, the business that the Scott's family it's running. So it's a local kind of a pub with many businesses or many, I don't know, activities that they do here as their owners. So basically we have here a pub, that kind of English pub where you get drinks and you play pub games. And we also have a bakery, which I think it's my favorite spot in this build actually, and I cannot wait for you to see the actual interior. And what else do we got? We have a laundromat, and I'm very excited about that too because I've never built a laundromat before. And then we also have a market, a farmer's store with a lot of vegetables, basically, like veggies that people come and shop. And that's also a very cozy and nice spot in this building. But right now I've started with this side, and this is gonna be the bakery. It's very traditional and English, and I don't even know what else or how else I should describe this side of the build. I tried it to make it, fit in with the Henford-on-Bagley style, and actually I'm very, very happy with this side of the lot than with the right side where is the laundromat. But as you can see, now I'm trying to extend this side, and here is gonna be the entry to the pub or bar or whatever you want to call it. So basically the family that runs this business have the main activities as browse and shop items, because you're gonna have vegetables or baked stuff placed on the pedestals or the shopping displays, so people can grab them and just buy things. So they have to browse and shop. Then for the actual pub, you can play pub games, you can have drinks at the bar, you can also be friendly. And for the laundromat, we have obviously do laundry. So all these slots available in the business settings panel are occupied, and I could have actually added even more. I think we also have the grab coffee option, because speaking about the actual bakery, if you're not playing with the household that's running the business, you can't actually have baked stuff that you can buy. Why is that? Because the Sims are gonna come to work, and the person that's responsible for baking, they're gonna bake, and that's everything they're gonna basically do. And they're gonna have like a lot of baked stuff, but they won't be placed on the shelves and on the baked stuff display, which means you need to actually grab and serve that baked stuff, and maybe you can also have that with some coffee. But if you are playing with this household from my save file, or maybe you have your own household and you switch the game and you wanted to have your own business and you have your own family, what you can do is you can have your sim bake a lot of things and add them to the display. So that's how they can be stored there, and people can actually buy those pastries or cookies or whatever they are baking. And I'm happy with how this works because I thought it's realistic. If you're going to a bakery, you're not necessarily gonna take all the food home. You're having it there with a cup of coffee or something. So I'm fine with how I chose this, how I thought about the gameplay. And as you can see on this side, we have an extra tiny building, which is also very tall. We have also an extra floor. And this is the laundromat and the grocery store or farmer's market, however you want to call it. I like to call it a farmer's market because you only have vegetables and gardening stuff. You also have, seeds that you can plant so you can grow crops, and that's in the back of the build. Here in the front, we have the laundromat. The entry to both tiny businesses, it's from this side, from the right side, and actually the laundromat is also on the upper floor. So basically what you have inside are washing machines and dryers, so you can unload and basically clean your clothes and then take them home. And I really thought that's some sort of a realistic thing to have, because laundromats are very common all around the world. And even though usually you might have at home, maybe there are people in Henford that don't have washing machines at home, or I don't know the reason, but if you don't have, you can just come here, load your laundry, and then go back home. And meanwhile you are waiting for your loads to be done, you can grab a coffee or a croissant and I don't know, just enjoy the Times Square of Henford-on-Bagley, which by the way, it's very beautiful, and I'm very excited with how that's looking. And yeah, actually look, now we are in the inside, and as you can see, I used a very light color scheme, and we have a lot of loading, a lot of washing machines, and I don't know, just the basic clutter that makes you feel like this is a real laundromat. I tried to stack these baskets with laundry to pretend that, I don't know, you just get that basket, you have your laundry, and then you unload it. And upstairs, I tried to also make some sort of room for ironing. I know that's something that we can't actually do in the game, which is unfortunate because it would be very realistic to actually do ironing, because people do iron their clothes, even though in real life I don't really like to do that. And yeah, I tried to stack the ironing tables, and I basically rotated them with the tool mod, and I'm happy with the result. And yeah, we have some posters on the walls, and basically I used a lot of the laundry stuff pack, which is such an old pack but actually a very decent and good looking pack. Stuff pack, which by the way, we didn't got any new stuff packs for a very long time. I would be very glad to see some more stuff packs with some sort of a tiny gameplay like the laundry thing. Look, speaking about the bakery, I would love some sort of a bakery, even a kit, not necessarily a stuff pack, because I would love to have a lot of baking, like some sort of a baking clutter kit, or even interactions with having a community lot type. That would be amazing to have a new lot type as a bakery. So yeah, now we moved in the other side, and here we have a lot of clutter, and I really removed a lot of the footage because this took me a while. So if you are watching my live streams, you know how much time this took me. I think I spent more than 5 hours just on this market, because as you can see, I'm trying to add a lot of vegetables, a lot of jars filled with carrots, with pickles. I added aubergines and lettuce and anything I could find, even potatoes. Can you imagine how much time I spent adding all of these potatoes in the tiny boxes, but they actually are planters, like plant boxes. So yeah, that was challenging, but I don't know, satisfying in the same time. And I did the same thing with the bell peppers, and I can't even remember what else I placed here. I know we also have watermelons, and we have some cooking books. And oh, I use the eco lifestyle juice boxes, and I really thought it's a very, very nice touch. And now I remember that I also added a ton of jam. So we have raspberry jam, blueberry jam, anything. Like, as you can see, a lot of jars are on the shelves upstairs. And actually, they look so nice if you watch from the outside through the window. So I'm really, really happy with this room. And we also have two fridges that, yeah, I also tried to add, like water bottles and basically bottles that, make the fridge to actually look filled, because they are empty and you don't want to enter a store that has, empty shelves or empty fridges. And that's what I did there. And we also have pumpkins. I stuck a lot of pumpkins in the new boxes that came with the Grange mudroom kit, and I really thought it's a nice touch. Even though the pumpkins are huge, I sized them down and they're very, very tiny. But yeah, I'm overall happy with this, and actually not everything here can be bought. That's the sad part about this room. People can actually buy only what's on the businesses and hobbies displays, which are on the right side. And you will see soon how I stack there a lot of treats that you can have for your cows or for your llamas, because I thought if you don't want to make the treats because they are time consuming to make, you can just come to the store and, I don't know, get any treat that you want. And also we have some crop seeds above. We have seeds for aubergines, for mushrooms, any kind of seeds. And then I thought to also add some wool that you get, from llamas. And yeah, each time a display is empty, you will be needing to add more stock. So you need to have, anything that you produce at home. And if you have those in your inventory, you are good to go. You can come here and add them to the displays. And when I play tested everything, I was very impressed that people bought everything. So I had to restock. And what's very unfortunate and sad, it's the fact that you have only 1 or 2 slots on each display. You can't place many. So you saw the shelves being very filled because I did that with Move Objects on, but actually you need to be careful because people buy stuff and they actually are empty, even though they might seem you have stock there. And yes, now we are moving to the bakery, which is my favorite spot here. I think I mentioned that at the beginning. And why is this my favorite spot? It's because I was reminded that we can use gallery art. And each time I'm using gallery art, I remember, like, I don't know why I never use it in every single build that I do. So yeah, I should do that more often actually, because I was very, very happy with, the menus that you can get. And this is not counted as CC in your build, so you can download this from the gallery, of course. And everything is gonna be there. It's not gonna be marked as custom content, and they just give a different look to the whole bakery. And that's why I love this the most. And obviously we have a lot of kitchen clutter items, because I assume that's what you got in a bakery. And I don't know, flour, cups, and sugar, stocks, and also cups because you might need also coffee. And overall, I really am happy with this build. And we also have a tiny kitchen that's in the right side, where the owner of the business or an employer can do their job. So basically they're gonna cook and bake like crazy. That's everything they're gonna do. And yeah, I really had fun with the owners of the actual business, because they actually do what they need to do. And that's what I love the most about the Businesses and Hobbies pack. That was such a game changer for the whole, type of community lots. Basically, now you're not, it's not required for you to actually make some sort of a community lot. You can do a business out of everything, and I really love that. Especially when it comes to the pub. Like, I wanted at first to leave this lot as being a bar, as the default one that's in Henford. And actually, I thought, you know what? Let's not make it a pub with a fake bakery where nobody is gonna do anything. How about making it a business? So basically, you can think about that with any other community lot that exists. Like, I could easily scrap any community type that there is and have the business system, which is totally cool if you ask me. So yes, we have here a lot of clutter, and I'm so happy with the cookies on the displays that come with the get together pack. And also I found it here a cake that's from, I think it's from my Wedding Stories game pack, and I don't think I ever used that. It's a debug cake it's not gonna spoil, and it looks so good, by the window. So if you're walking outside, you can see, the cake and the cookies on the counters, and I really think that's a very realistic thing to do. And this is the kitchen where the baker is gonna do his job or her job. And yeah, in my case is a he, because the Scott family, they both run this business, and the husband is the one who's doing all the bakings, and Sarah is the one who, it's more about, everything being cleaned and tending the coffee bar and taking care about, the store, and basically that's what she does. So yeah, now we are into the pub, and as you can see, it's very dark in here. I try to go with a darker color scheme, and downstairs we have a very, very small corridor which leads to the bathrooms. And I thought that I don't really have a lot of space for big tables, so we only have like double ones in here. But upstairs we have a huge bar, and we also have gallery art. And I really thought that's also very beautiful to have, actual pub paintings that you see in a real life pub. And let me know, by the way, how do you call this sort of pubs in your country? Because in my country, we can't say that this is a bar or a pub, because you also, have games or cards games, and I really don't know how is this, somewhere else in the world. I know the pub, comes from England, and it means basically that you get, beer and basically drinks. I don't know about the games though, but I wanted to integrate them as well in this build that I did here. So as you can see, I've used the Cozy Bistro kit, and I have to mention that I used a lot of the packs for doing the whole save file and also this particular build. And right now it's gonna be on the gallery for you to download. And in case you already got the save file, you already have this build here. And I really hope that, I don't know, maybe you're having fun visiting this lot with your household. So yes, I believe that's the last thing I'm doing for this build. You're gonna see how I'm decorating the whole first floor, and then I think we're gonna go to the tour of the video. So I believe that's gonna be. I'm really happy that you watched this video. Thank you so much for coming by, and if you are a new subscriber to my channel, I really am happy to have you here. And yes, until the next time, I really hope you loved this build, and you can download from my gallery. My ID is Create for Sims as always, and I cannot wait to share with you more builds that I did for the Henford-on-Bagley save file. And until the next time, have an amazing day. Bye everybody!